Just need to make sure it matches.
Yep. Okay.
And that's the same with anywhere in the store.
Yeah.
If there's anywhere, there's any
If
patches
there's like
that
the
are
patches,
consistent. Yeah.
I'll repair.
Okay, thank you. So we've made it. We're in the final stages of setting up the store. All the furniture's arrived, cocktail books have arrived, prints have been finished. It's going to be a big 24-hour setting everything up before our blessing that we're going to have in a few days. I'm really excited to see it all come together. You can see I've got some of my pots that I've selected. I found this one in a random pot store in the middle of Jimbaran. Found these three over here as well. We got our beautiful stainless steel plinths, our stainless steel racks. What I'm most excited about is our prints. So these prints are all from past campaigns. Some of our favorite campaigns we shot. We've got photos from Tobias and Jonas. We've got photos from Wesley, Johnny Westside, all the photographers that we absolutely love working with. These are going to become part of the staple of the store and will be displayed up on our stripped back concrete walls. So we'll have 3 on this back wall here, which I'm thinking these 3 prints. We've got a nice mix of me in the workshop. We got a nice jewelry focused product shot, and then we got a nice model shot. Wes shot that one in Cape Town actually. I was really stoked on the result of that shoot. Still figuring out where we're displaying all the furniture. We have our black leather toe cat sitting along the back wall here. We've got some design books here. We got some magazines, some of my favorite coffee table books, my personal collection, and our store back in Oz. We've done a collab with Fucking Young, so this one's gonna be a bit of a staple in the shop. This was actually our first kind of double page spread that we ever had in an editorial magazine. And you can see here, we have our beautiful Geo front and center. Yeah, incredible book. It's edgy. I think it's a German-based mag, Fucking Young, but yeah, super stoked on that one. We've got our Stone Island cocktail book, love that one. Offends, tells everything about the brand, the story behind Offends. 93 Till, Pete Thompson is an iconic coffee table book. We got some kind of design reference books here. This is all where I pull a lot of my inspiration when I'm doing the branding creative direction for merchants. I kind of refer back to these when I'm looking for inspo rather than Pinterest and Google. So yeah, this is where it all starts. So this is gonna be laid out across the store. First up, we're going to lay out all the prints. We're gonna put the prints up on the walls, and then we'll start laying out the furniture. And in the process, I'll give you guys a bit of a sneak peek of what some of our custom furniture looks like. So come along. Mungkin ini dulu di sini.
Yes.
Yang itu di sana.
Okay.
Ini di sana.
Okay.
And then itu di sana.
Okay.
So what I love about these prints in particular is that we have a consistent color theme kind of going through all of them. So you'll see that this one has these teal hues, and the same teal hues are there, and then it has the red and the red in here and the red in here. So when you lay them out all 3 together, they just they look incredible. Both my stores have a staple motorbike in them. If anyone's familiar with my Gold Coast stores, I have an old custom refurbished dirt bike that sits in the middle of the store. This one, I managed to find this Honda C70. I actually rode this for almost 12 months before we opened, or before we finished. And now I've just got it refurbed and it's just gonna sit in here for now, but you can see it's leaking, petrol. So that's not good. So we have 2 to 3 kind of really core staple pieces in this shop that we built and designed from scratch. So both this guy and our big display unit were both built in here. And the vision behind this one in particular was a bit of a pigeonhole display. So what I found in my store in Australia was that for rings in particular, when you're looking down on them, they don't look as beautiful. So what I really wanted to do was lay out all the jewelry at eye level, and you can look at them horizontally. You can see the faces and the bands of the rings, and I think they just look way more appealing. That was kind of the vision behind this piece. We have LED strips in the back of this that really help the jewelry glow and pop, and at night it just looks incredible. This piece was probably the hardest thing we built in here. Now I reckon this probably took us at least 2 to 3 months alone to build, and we built the entire frame in the store and then cased it in stainless steel, and it's basically a massive jewelry display. We built everything from scratch. So we started with a wooden frame, we cased in stainless steel, We actually have electrics running through the ground into the back of this, and then we run LED strips through the middle of it. I think it's definitely one of the things that really pops, and it contrasts beautifully against the concrete. So on the left here, we have most of our chains, pendants, and earrings displayed. And then on the right, we have all our collaborations, some of the exclusive stuff that we've dropped. This will kind of be interchanging through the year as we're dropping seasonal stuff. But yeah, that's like kind of two main jewelry displays. So we just finished laying out the whole retail area. We're going to go jump into this kind of our coffee bar hangout area for our customers. So I'm going to lay out all the furniture now. I've got a heap of custom made stuff I'm really excited to kind of put out. We've got a beautiful stainless steel table. I designed these like teal couches to match the glass bricks. And we're going to put all that out. We've got our nice huge pot in the corner here. Let's see what it looks like. So for this, I've gone with kind of two smaller rugs. I really love this look of like two vintage rugs like overlapping each other. So I went with these two smaller rugs, and they'll sit in the middle of the space like this, and then we'll have the coffee table on top. Perfect. Yeah, that's good. So we just laid it out. These are our custom little couches. We got these ones made specifically for the space and to match our glass bricks. We have our little custom made stainless steel table, side table, more cocktail books, and then two beautiful little pots that I found in Jimbaran. And that completes the space. The vision for this is to kind of be a bit of like a coffee area for our friends, community, and any of our customers to hang out and, you know, enjoy time in the space. One of my favorite features in the shop is these massive stainless steel doors that I got put in everywhere. And this one's kind of a bit like a Harry Potter vault. That's the way that I built it. So you can see inside. This is where we keep all the jewels and all the goodies in the shop. LED strip lining at the top, LED strip lining at the bottom, and then we have these beautiful wood and vinyl drawers on the left. But, yeah. So these are our bathrooms. You'll see that they also feature these massive stainless steel doors, but we went for something a little bit different with the bathroom. So the whole store is concrete, stainless steel, very monochromatic, very stripped back. And so we wanted to have a bit of a splash of color for a bit of contrast. And so we went with these really deep orange terracotta tiles, stainless steel details. I just feel like it contrasts beautifully with the space, and like the stainless steel fixtures that we have in there still kind of tie the two spaces together. So even though it's very different, it still kind of connects. And then behind you, you have our change rooms. So change rooms, I went with these big stainless steel brackets on the top. And the way they wanted to do it is that I didn't want the change rooms to take up heaps of space. So we just had these curtains that just stay open like this during the day and keep the space nice and open. And then customers can come in here and get changed. Still missing a few bits and pieces from here. I'd like to put a little rug down here, maybe a little occasional chair there, and make this a bit more of a space to bring it together. But that's what we got so far. So next up, we're gonna run upstairs. We have a few special pieces up there. This is the playground, so I'm keen to show you guys. So this is the creative space. This is the playground for us. We've got a bit of a studio kind of sampling room here, and then the jewel in the crown of the entire shop is this table that we've built and designed. We made this thing entirely from scratch, but here's the catch. Inside this thing, we have a pool table. Work during the day, playing during the night. It's it's a perfect combo, and to be honest, I couldn't be happy with the execution outcome of it. So super stoked. This is our toga couches, and then my little vinyl machine. And then over here, this is going to kind of be like a sampling rack. So this is where we'll put all our sample clothes that we're working on for new production lines. Got a bit of a mood board space. We'll also use the space to shoot content in, and this is kind of where you'll see most of the behind the scenes of the brand, all our face camera stuff, download stuff. We're doing a lot of shooting in this space. The new House of Merchants playground. Behind here, we've got more storage. You can see our signature stainless steel doors, and then behind there we have another terracotta bathroom, which is absolutely beautiful. And then some more of our prints on the walls. And then over here, built a bit of a closed-in office space for myself to kind of get away when I really need to lock in. You'll see here, it's pretty simple. So I built a desk, got my little chair, and then I've actually got another little toga couch in the corner here. Everything custom made, you know how it is. We have some of the Ring Club pieces that I'm currently working on sampling, and then some of my kind of favorite design reference books that I'm always looking at when I'm looking for inspo. And we also have some stuff that I'm currently sampling that I can't show you guys. But yeah, that's the space. This is the new House of Merchants, and I hope all you guys can get over here to Bali and come check it out. So today's a big day because we are about to do our Balinese ceremony and blessing for the new store here in Bingin, Bali. We have a priest arriving in about 15 minutes. We're just going to do a ceremony and a blessing for the entire store, the jewelry, clear out all the bad spirits, and yeah, wish it luck and prosperity. I've got myself some Balinese attire. It involves a sarong, a white t-shirt, and then a headpiece. I'm gonna chuck that on now, and then I've got about 10-15 minutes before he arrives to prep the store. I'm thinking I might lay out some jewelry as well, just to make sure that he blesses the jewelry, just for good luck. But yeah, that's the plan for today. Looks like the monk has just arrived, so I'm gonna go greet him and say hello.